What's up, BookTube? Another day, another dollar. Really? Alright. So this is going to be my Friday Reads video. I forgot that it was even Friday. And I was just watching BookTube, and I saw all these Friday Reads videos. So, I thought I would jump in on that right here pretty quick. So, I'm supposed to be doing Tome Topple. I really, really am. But I got sidetracked. I read Killer in the Rain this last week, yeah. And I started Trouble Is My Business. Get out of my bee, your butt. No, my business. Little Santa Clarita diet joke for you. I read the first one, Trouble Is My Business, and it is so good. I thought I had read it before, but I guess I haven't. I'm on Fingerman now, but Goldfish and Red Wind I've already read. That light is really bright. So, but I've said it before, this book feels so good to hold. So anyway, Tome Topple. I was supposed to read this week, okay? Let me see if I could just fuck that light off a little bit. That's a lot better. So, Big Book of Black Mask. I have not read it straight through like I wanted to do. I got excited and started jumping around. So I want to share some of the stories that I had read. So let me see here. This has the whole Maltese Falcon in it by Dashiell Hammett. And this is the only printing of the Maltese Falcon that is the same as the original Black Mask serialized printing of the Maltese Falcon. There were over 2,000 revisions to it before it came out publicly as a novel. So that makes me want to do kind of like a side-by-side with them, but that just makes for more fucking reading. So, I don't know if I want to do that until I actually finish this. So, we'll figure that out. But let's see what's first here. The Maltese Falcon. There we go. But look at there's these great illustrations in here. So that's really cool. Let's see. What's this one? Okay, now this one by Carol John Daly, who is the originator of Hardboiled. This is the first Race Williams private investigator story, and it's Knights of the Open Palm. Now, if you look, those are Klansmen burning a cross. I believe this was in the all Ku Klux Klan issue of Black Mask, if that was even a thing. I could feel that it's a thing. But, so, Knights of the Open Palm, Race Williams, who plays both ends against the middle, runs up against the Hooded Order and tackles a mystery which leads him into some fast and tragic action. His opinion of the Klan is not very high, but he tells about it in language which is rugged and dramatic, if not absolutely faultless. So, he's like a real fucking dick. Like, he doesn't take shit from anybody. He's kind of an asshole. But he gets asked to find this guy's son who testified against the Klan in a murder. And so he goes to the town, and the Klan immediately, like, goes after him. And, it's just, like, it's a pretty good story. Not my favorite in here so far, but this one is pretty close. Waiting for Rusty by William Cole. Look at this picture. So that chick is holding a gun, and the bartender's like terrified. Okay, now this is a really, really short story, actually. But it's about Dottie and this gang. They go and hole up in this bar because the cops are after him after some big bank robbery. And they all want to go. And she's like, no, we're waiting for Rusty. And Rusty is her, like, her boyfriend. And they're like a Bonnie and Clyde couple. Robbing banks and shit. And so they're waiting. They could hear the cops' sirens go past. They look out the window and see cops walk around. They have the radio on to hear like the news bulletins about what's happening. It's a really it's a good story for sure. Um, and then okay, I'll do that one last because that one's. And then Try the Girl, the Raymond Chandler one that's in here. I just had read that in Killer in the Rain, actually. And this is basically the Moose Malloy. Is it Moose Malloy? Story from Farewell My Lovely. The names are changed all over the place, so it's really hard to remember which name is which. But yeah, so that's awesome. And then my favorite story in this whole thing, for sure, so far, is Sauce for the Gander by Day Keene. Now, this story is so fucking good. It's basically about this guy who is having an affair, and he wants to kill his wife, and he's like a professor at a university, and he has this whole scheme cooked up that's like foolproof. And as he's like going about his business on the day that shit's gonna go down, like it'll switch perspectives to these people that he's like, oh, and that stupid librarian, she has no idea that I actually snuck out of here like I do every week. And then it goes to her and she's like, God, I don't know who he thinks he's trying to fool. He always leaves here and I'm about to report him. But like every single person that he comes across on the way to go kill his wife, he thinks is a complete idiot, and there's no way that they could hinder his plans. And in every instance, they know exactly what he's doing. It's so good, and it had a great ending, and that for sure was like one of the best things I read this week. But anyway, so I'm going to try to get through a lot more of this weekend. But I might also just read this. I don't know. One of the two. But, so yeah, that is my Friday reads.